People are watching. Remember, karma strikes, and when it does, there's no escape. One last chance. That's all Ariel has. Otherwise, I am gonna get the evidence.
What evidence? Emma admitted to the gift. So sure, this is just one of her nasty tricks. Does she really think she stands a chance to be America's top model?
Ariel sure has some nerve. Is Star Age under a spell or something? I mean, how could they just play along with her?
Emma shook her head with a confident smile. Right now, nothing else bothered her. Ariel's anger only made it easier for her to let go of guilt. At first, scheming against a kid felt wrong, but now she felt zero guilt about it. Amidst the storm of accusations, Douglas decided to strike the big blow.
Mr. Blair, what's your reason for stepping into this fight and giving a statement? Why the unwavering support for Emma? Is it because of your indecent relationship with her?
Write that reporter's name down for me. Once we're done here, ask my lawyer to send him a letter.
All the reporters in the room exchanged looks of shock. They didn't expect him to get so ruthless.
The public may not be able to see the truth yet, but that doesn't mean I've done anything indecent. As a famous perfume label, EH has its own ethics and principles. And when it comes to the rumors about Emma bullying Ariel, I feel Emma has been remarkably forgiving despite Ariel's attempts to use her for publicity.
Mr. Blair, Emma has admitted to giving Ariel a gift. How do you explain this?
Yes, Emma admitted to giving a gift, but did you ask what that gift was? You blindly accepted Ariel's claims without finding out who the real victim was.
Wait a minute. How do you know Ariel was lying about Emma's gift?
Because EH sent out Emma's gift to Ariel. In fact, Emma and her staff didn't even handle it. The gift came directly from EH's warehouse, and the card was signed by one of our managers. If you look at the photo Ariel posted online, you can clearly see EH's logo in the bottom right corner of the gift box. The handwriting on the gift card matches with our manager's.
Douglas presented all his evidence on the screen behind him. This included video footage of the gift before it was sent out. He even invited witnesses on stage.
What surprised me was Ariel's reaction. She took the gift, deliberately manipulated it with something else, and pretended that Emma threatened her. Seriously, how can you guys believe her blindly? I know she's 16, but Ariel really has a sinister heart.
The revelation stunned everyone. Emma hadn't bullied Ariel. Instead, Ariel had used Emma to generate publicity for herself. Douglas's outburst took everyone by surprise.
It's not just her, but also her agency, Star Age, that's covering for her malicious moves. All they do is excite people with their empty words.
Meanwhile, in Star Age's waiting room, Ariel and her agency were unaware of the storm that was approaching them. She was busy admiring her new perfume.
How dare you? How dare you slap me? You're gonna pay for this.
Nah, you're already paying for your karma. Look at yourself, you disgust me.
Ariel didn't recover from her slap when the director threw his tablet at her. She looked at the screen curiously. The trending statement from Douglas had the internet ablaze, and it hit her like a ton of bricks. Her grand plan to skyrocket her publicity had just spectacularly backfired.
Are you happy now that the entire agency is going down with you?
The internet erupted with rage against Ariel, spewing comments harsher than anything Emma had ever faced.
You can always trust Emma to withstand the test of time. This 16-year-old was far too sinister. I can't believe I used to like her.
Watching Ariel scheme like that makes me feel ancient. Gotta hand it to her for stooping so low.
Emma, we want to apologize to you. Mini Emma, my ass. Ariel was a complete disaster.
Ariel and her assistant Riley were alone in the waiting room. Ariel suddenly turned around and glared at her.
You were the one who posted the photo. It had nothing to do with me.
Riley became frightened. She could see that Ariel wanted her to take the blame. So she threw Ariel's bag onto the floor and sneered at her.
I quit! You really are a monster, Ariel!
Riley stormed out of Star Age's office and headed to the street. Suddenly, a white car pulled up in front of her. A refreshingly handsome man was sitting inside.
Get in.
And you are?
I'm Emma's manager, Richard Collins.
She didn't know what this man could possibly want from her. But with Ariel's actions fresh in her mind, she impulsively opened the car door and got in.
Why did you come looking for me?
I'm here to help. Star Age plans to throw all the blame on you. They always sacrifice assistants over their artists. You need to speak up and prove your innocence before your career goes up in flames.
She wouldn't have believed him if not for Ariel's earlier behavior. Riley knew she had to take a stand for herself before it was too late, but a part of her was scared.
How would speaking up help me?
Do you really want to take the blame for Ariel? You'll be judged and ridiculed by everyone. If you speak up, I'll help you leave Star Age and get you a job at H-World.
A few hours later, Luke placed an extremely detailed report regarding Ariel's school life on Eric's desk.
Sir, Ariel's a bully and a troublemaker. She was expelled from school for beating up a classmate when she was 14. Her family moved to New York to try to start over.
I want this information exposed. Let her true face come out in front of the world.
Yes, sir. But first, look at this. Ariel's assistant, Riley, has admitted that Ariel tried to frame Emma by switching out her gift. Even if her statement wasn't enough, this new report is guaranteed to show everyone who Ariel really was under her sweet teenage girl mask.
It looks like someone might be helping Emma. My best guess would be Richard, the manager Charlotte arranged for her. But I'm not sure I trust his skills after that fiasco a few years ago. I'm not too worried though.
Are you sure he won't cause trouble once he's Emma's manager?
Eric had complete faith in his headstrong wife Emma and knew no one would ever come between them. They might run in different social circles, but Emma wasn't the type to hype those things.
Sir, I have some bad news. 2 of our company's international film stars have been injured in an explosion on a movie set in Mexico. The news has gone viral, and the production company is blaming the actors. They are demanding that Kaleidoscope compensate them for the damages.
Eric didn't usually deal with these types of issues, but this film was their main project for the next few months, and the person acting as a mediator was his friend. It would be better if he made a personal appearance.
Sir, do you want me to book a flight for you?
Eric? What's wrong?
I have to fly out to Mexico immediately. Something urgent has come up.
Is it serious?
Just a minor issue, but I need to smooth some things over. I'm more worried about you.
I'll find your passport and pack you some clothes. Half an hour later, she'd packed his bag and was on her way to Kaleidoscope. He came down to greet her when she arrived, followed by Luke, who headed for Eric's car.
I don't have much time. Need to leave for the airport soon. Are you gonna be alright?
Only if you take me with you. See, I'm packed and ready to go. He glanced down at the bags in her hand. He pulled her closer and wrapped his jacket around her shoulders. He took her to his car where Luke was waiting.
Would love to have you with me. But what about your job?
You know my schedule better than I do. Besides, we agreed that we'd stick together no matter what, remember?
You really are something, Emma.
Hello, Emma. It's urgent. Please come to the office right away.
Now? But, Charlotte...
Please, we don't have time. It's about Ariel.
What was Ariel planning next? Will Emma abandon her trip with Eric? What will be Ariel's next step after her exposition by Eric? Will Eric let Richard manage Emma? Hi guys, Emma here. Don't let your excitement die. The full audio series is on the Pocketfm app. Tap the link in the description to install now.